Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is DTDXNOS here. This is actually a second account that I'm making specifically, I think, for Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Yu-Gi-Oh and gaming videos in general. So yeah, my other account is Phantom Dark Thief, Thief spelled wrong, so it's Theif, not IEF, which is what it should be. So yeah, go check that account out. Go check out some of the videos on there. So today, what I'm going to cover is I watched Robbie Cole's 2011 picks for the banlist and the top decks and stuff. And so he just wanted to, video responses for those, and so I'm going to do one of those today. I have a list of things that I have written down on my whiteboard over there. Yes, I know my headset's broken, by the way. It fell off of my desk and shattered. So thankfully the microphone still works. But anyways, let's get down to it. All the buzz, this format, or this coming format, anyways. I know it's been the buzz for a while. Is 6 Sam. Things I can see getting hit on the ban list. Obviously, Gateway's gonna get hit. Needs to go to 1. It's too good for the deck. For too good to be at 3. It's always just pluses, and it just makes the deck way too fast and doesn't make the format fun to play in. Other thing that can go there is United. It's always an automatic +1. Just kind of helps the deck a little bit too much. And the other thing, She and Smoke Signal, the Rhoda of the deck, which honestly, if Rhoda's at 1, Sheehan should be at 1. Honestly, those really three things are really the main things that really just need to go down on the list. Second thing, what Robbie didn't cover was Black Wings, one of my favorite decks of all time. And really the only thing that I want to see happen to that deck, and if it does, I will play it again. The only thing that I want to see happen to the deck is Whirlwind going back to 2. With it at 1, the deck is way too slow, and considering that since it's at 1, the deck doesn't do a thing. Honestly, it doesn't. It just sits there and is really slow, and it just dualities kind of speed the deck up, but it's dualities. Come on, it's ridiculously expensive, and not everyone can play that deck. The deck was once a great deck for starters to, a first great meta deck for starters to learn and pick up, but now it's just become something that only really people with money or people with cards can play, and they really don't even want to play them just because there's obviously better decks out there. But I think before one goes back to 2, it will be a lot more viable of a solution of a deck to play this coming format. Sabers, nothing super fancy there. Maybe Fulham going to 2. Infinities. Trishula can go suck it. Trishula needs to go to 1 automatically. I don't care. It is about the most broken card of all. It's way too overpowered. 0 drawback whatsoever on that. My friends proxy it when we're playing for fun. It's just way too good, so it needs to go away. Robbie did make a point about the Tech Genius Hyper Librarian. It's too good of a card as well. 0 drawback on that one. Just make a quick formula. You get to draw 2 cards. It's pretty good. So that needs to kind of go down to 1. Dandy draw. I say Debris should go to 1. It's really a really good card for that deck, and it just kind of needs to go down. It's good in pretty much any deck that synchros a lot. So honestly, it needs to go to 1. Lone Fire doesn't necessarily have to go to 1. You only need 1 to do the job, anyways. What you need it to do. Whether it goes to 1 or stays at 2 doesn't really matter. It'll be the same regardless. Dandelion should go to 1. It's too good now. Just makes plants dandy draw all that much better if it's at 2. Next, Monarch is what I have next on the list. Only thing really good can happen there is Fishborg going to 1. Maybe Swap Frog going to 2 or 1. The other thing I could see happening that might affect other decks, not just Monarchs, but it will hit Monarchs the hardest, is Caius going to 2. And as controversial as that may sound, it's the best tribute for a card this format, really. Or it's been the best tribute card for a long time. So I could see that maybe potentially doing something. I mean, honestly, I think if it would get hit, it would have gotten hit already. Yeah, really, it's just Fishborg. Really, their formula going to at least to 2, possibly to 1. Total agreements on that one. Total +1, totally ridiculous and overpowered. Empty Jar, if it's still a viable deck, only thing that if they were to hit anything, AD Changer, go to 1. But honestly, the deck's been too quiet, and it's not really one of those prevalent things. You just see the, Empty Jar every once in a while. Black Rose Dragon can go to 1 for all I care. The card just kind of like ruins it a little bit when it's a 3. It's just a little bit over the top, a little overkill. Lightsworns, Necro really can go to 2. Judgment can get limited. Dragons, in my opinion, Red Eyes Darkness Metal needs to get limited to 1. It's too good of a card. It just kind of like makes that deck a little bit overpowered. It's really easy to get out on its own. You only need 1 in the deck. You can cycle through it a lot. So that just needs to. I think it needs to go to 1, maybe 2, maybe 2. Absolute Zero. Zero needs to go to 2. Miracle needs to go to 2. At least Miracle Fusion needs to go to 2. There's one. Oh yeah, Snowman Eater. Snowman Eater needs to go to 1, maybe 2. It's pretty good. It's too good of a card. And then I have the Shining written down for. I feel that once the Shining comes out, a viable deck's going to be Heroes in general, just straight up Hero. Specifically Voltic based decks, like Voltic OTKs and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a very viable deck to play, considering that really the Shining is really the only one of the main things missing out of that deck. Yes, Light Monster Beat's going to be good. It's going to be more played, obviously, than Heroes will or Voltic OTK or something like that. But in all honesty, it's a good card. It may even need to get limited on its or semi on its own when it comes out. Some just random cards here and there that I think need to go come back and go. Heavy Storm needs to definitely come back for sure. It needs to come back. I disagree that Cold Wave should go to banned. I think honestly just getting rid of possibly either getting rid of an MST or something like that could even it back out, put it back to the how the old format was at. Oppression needs to come back to 2. Warning needs to go down. Duality needs to go down. Because if Duality goes down, I think that a lot more people will be able to use it and be able to play with it. And it's just too good of a card. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of a drawback here and there, but honestly, it's just plus all day. So that needs to go down maybe to 2. Really, honestly, that's really kind of it. I don't really see a lot. Maybe Gore, or not Gore, just Tragodia, maybe. Foolish, maybe. But honestly, that's really about it. The format seems interesting enough to play. I want to play Nordics when I get money. Really is what it is when it comes down to. I think they'll be a fun deck to play. Karakuris will be kind of fun to play too. They're not going to be really top or anything, but they're going to be fun. So yeah. Again, check out my other page. I know I'm gonna get trolled after this video, but anyways, but it doesn't matter. Check out my other page, Phantom Dark Thief. I'll have a link, or at least the name in the description with it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe.